Thought we had a good practice tonight. I thought that the energy was up. It should have been first day of practice. So but I thought the energy level was up, and we were very rusty. We know that, and but we got a lot of things accomplished tonight. I thought, we worked a lot on technique and fundamentals, and really not a lot of Virginia. It was more Auburn, and the technique and the fundamentals is where I felt like we were a little rusty. But again, we got better as practice went on, and we'll do that for a couple days. And again, just try to kind of get back into the swing of practice, but more importantly, working on the little details of the game that we need to improve at.
Moving forward without Mike, simplistically, it seems like you just plug Trey Mason in, leave Ontario in his role, and soldier on. Is it that simple or no?
I'm not going to say it's that simple, but that's close to where we're at. And, not that Ontario's going to have to obviously carry a bigger role, and we know that. Trey's obviously going to have to come on and see how see if he can help. And we're working in that direction.
Is there anybody besides those two? Is Anthony Gully Morgan still out, right?
Yes.
Is there a number 3 right now?
Well, we're looking at some different possibilities. I'm not going to say who they are right now because they're just ideas that we've thrown around. But if we move further along into a position where I feel comfortable that those guys are actually guys we're really working and making progress with, then I'll let you know.
What is Mike's status right now? Is he on the team? Is he practicing?
No, he is. Again, he has been. He's been temporarily removed from the team. He's not going to be playing in the bowl game. He's not going to be practicing for the bowl game. As I've said with other players in the past, the suspension is. The suspension is going to be until he does the things that we feel like he needs to do to get back at Auburn and to get back in an Auburn uniform. And when he does that, if he does that, he'll have a chance. And if he doesn't, he won't.
So clearly the ball is in his court. Pretty much it's up to him at this point.
As I said, if he does the things that he needs to do, that we believe he needs to do to get back in an Auburn uniform, then he'll have a chance to be back on the football team.
Is there a date in your mind where this has got to be settled one way or the other? Whether it's February, March, and you can move on, tell Trey Mason he's going to be the guy, give T.J. Yeldon a chance?
Well, to be honest with you, I've moved on because I am all in for talking about the players that are with us right now. The ones that are not with us right now, that's really not not my focus. So in this case, it's disappointing. But again, I'll be glad to talk about all the ones that are here, and I've moved on from the ones that aren't.
Do you feel like Trey Mason is ready to step up and take over a bigger role for your team?
Well, we're hoping so. The good thing about it is that he's played enough this year to at least give himself a chance to contribute. And he's done some things this year carrying the football, not just on special teams, but offensively. It makes us think that he'll have a chance to help and contribute. But he's going to have to work really hard, and he's going to have to, if he's going to carry a bigger role in this particular game, he's got a lot of work in front of him.
You talk about the quarterbacks and kind of how's that going to play out, and would you like to kind of have a plan? And is there a certain day like going into game plan? Is that what you're looking for, or is it just kind of playing by ear all the way up until the week of the bowl game?
Well, the great thing is with this much time, you have a chance to work all the quarterbacks and get them all polished up, and certainly they all need it, and it'll be great for Kyle to get have some time to really build up some more reps. No question about that. In terms of reps other than kind of the wildcat stuff that we've done with him. So, but again, quarterbacks are going to be like every other position. We're evaluating everybody every day, and we're going to we're going to proceed that way, and hopefully they all get better.
What would Kyle have to do to prove to you that he's ready? What are you looking for from him?
You know, I mean, obviously, he'd have to have a better grasp of the offense, you know, than we felt like he had, you know, during the year. And it wasn't that he wasn't growing. He was growing. You know, he was understanding it more, and he was getting a better grasp of it. But again, I think, you know, this is kind of like a pre-spring practice. You know, what you find many times is young guys, you know, they play the season, they take a couple of weeks off, and then they come back, and it's kind of, you know, the light kind of comes on. You know, they kind of get things. And so, you know, with all our young guys, we hope that's happening.
So is Clint not the starter, or is he the starter?
Oh, no, we haven't made any changes.
Okay, so.
No, we haven't made any changes.
How was coaching linebackers today?
You have to ask them.
But I mean, it's for you. Did you enjoy it? And is it sort of like riding a bicycle? You've done it in the past?
Kind of like riding a bicycle. You know, I enjoy being around the guys. You know, I love teaching and I love coaching, and you know, doing it more in depth, you know, than normally I do was a lot of fun tonight, actually.
Could you talk about Clint and Kyle's kind of attitudes throughout this? Because it's been kind of a little bit upheaval a little bit there in the quarterback position this season.
Say that again, please.
Just the attitudes that Clint and Kyle have shown through this.
I think their attitudes have both been fine. You know, I think that you know, both of them are trying to learn, and both of them are trying to improve.
Any other attrition for the bowl game that you know of at this point, either grade-wise or whatever?
That I'm aware of right now, not. But actually, my day's been so packed that I haven't had a chance to really look and see exactly what the final grades were with every guy. It appears right now that we're in good shape, but I haven't looked at it thorough enough to be able to really, you know, really look at it. So most of the final grades came in today, and so you know, I'm going to address all of that tonight, actually.
Anybody else helping you coaching linebackers when you're doing head coaching and stuff?
You know, Dustin Landry is our graduate assistant, and he's able to stand in some.
And he's somebody you've got pretty good trust with, don't you? Because you worked with him at Iowa State, right?
Yeah, he's worked with us a long time.